sunny Sunday morning here for the CG United, the first ODI live from Warner Park, the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. West Indies up against Bangladesh. This series promises so much entertainment. The teams then just a couple changes for the West Indies from their last series win against England. In Bangladesh, they have a couple spinners and some quality fast bowlers in their ranks. Both teams actually have so much to play for in the series from a West Indian standpoint. 2027 World Cup qualification, and for Bangladesh quite imminently the Champions Trophy in a few months' time. This multi-format tour, Bangladesh in the West Indies 2024, started off with the Test series, and boy, wasn't that entertaining. The first one won by the West Indies by 201 runs. Bangladesh roared back strongly with a win of their own by 101. So that now sets the stage for this white ball leg of the series. The first one and all the others played right here at St. Kitts. And then, of course, we have the T20Is. All of those three matches will be played in St. Vincent. So lots of action to look out for between these two teams. Weather forecast is set fair for today. Such a lovely island, this one. So much history and so many activities. It's such a beautiful place, St. Kitts. And this venue too is such a storied one. Nice to see the young boys and girls given an opportunity to walk out with some of the heroes. The Republic Bank 5 for fun is something that I'm sure they were involved with as Cricket West Indies aims to grow the sport across the region. And what an opportunity that is. Something that will be indelibly etched in their minds for such a long time. Soaking every moment of it. Sunday morning, no better place to be than here with some of the global superstars. CG United Trophy, this is what they'll be playing for. Bangladesh have been dominating in this format against the West Indies. 11 consecutive victories for them. And West Indies, no doubt, will be looking to turn the tide here in this pivotal game one. Match officials all set. Everyone seems ready to go for the formal start of proceedings. But if you guys saw the Test series and saw the competitive nature of that, and these two teams ranked 9th and 10th respectively in the ODI table, we expect this one too to be keenly contested. And of course the aggression and the passion as these two teams collide here this morning. What form this man comes in with, Shofin Rutherford, he'll have his opportunity, no doubt, a little bit later on. News coming through is that Shea Hope isn't feeling too well, so he may not take the field immediately. And so Brandon King, the vice captain, will be tasked. No, Shea Hope is there. He is good to go. All right, so some good news then for the West Indies. Their skipper is good to go. Last minute instructions and just reinforcement of the plans. And you really want to get off to a good start in game one of a three-match series. You don't have much time to rebound. West Indies in their last 4 bilateral series, they've won 2 and they've lost 2, but they've come into this one on the back of a good win against England. Brandon King and Evan Lewis with good form, and it's a team that has shown good promise in the recent past. And Justin Graves makes a return. Jaden Seals didn't play in that last ODI as well. And for Bangladesh, quite a few changes from the last time they played against Afghanistan. Mahdi Hassan Miraz leading for the first time in a series, in an ODI full series. We saw him with the leadership responsibility in the Test matches. Sumiasaka, he too comes into this with sparkling form from the GSL. And batting has been, I suppose, their area of concern. They won the toss, and quite positively they decided to bat first. International cricket returns here to Warner Park for the first time in 2.5 years. The last series, international series, that is a T20 series against India. But ODIs, some 6.5 years. The last ODI played here was between these two teams. Atta Ali Khan is alongside me. Good morning, Atta. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Sam. Good morning, all. I'm fine, thanks. And yourself?
Yeah, not bad.
Bangladesh winning the toss and deciding to bat first. It'll be important to see how this pitch behaves early on, because there's a bit of a rain earlier on. The covers were taken off, took a little bit of time to mopping it up. So there might be just a little bit of moisture underneath early on. But this is a very good batting surface, average score of 300 plus. The two left-handers right at the top of the order, Tanzid Hassan, Tamim. That's what he has done so far. He has got so much promise, so much talent, but hasn't capitalized on the starts that he has had in the short career. And what about Shumo Sharkar? You mentioned about him, Sam. To be able to do what he did, ended up winning the GSL, the inaugural tournament, team from Bangladesh, Rangpur Riders, and he was the one right at the top. That's what he's done. 169 is that innings that he made against New Zealand in New Zealand. That is the highest ever score by an Asia batter in New Zealand versus New Zealand.
Yeah, Alzarri Joseph will pick up the attack for the West Indies from the pavilion end. Just want to see how the batters react to his pace. 2 slips in weight. He starts from around the wicket to the left-hander. Right, first ball. First ODI. Bounce straight away. And that is something you get here at this venue. It's really hard, the surface, and despite the sprinklings overnight, when we had a look, Sir Curtly Ambrose and myself at the pitch, it was very firm, very compact. And some grass along the surface as well, so you'd expect quite a lot of bounce, but true bounce, and batters can trust the surface. And so generally it is a high scoring venue. The average winning first inning score here, 310. Positivity straight over the bowler's head. Yeah, with an offer this time, and goes away for 4. So no second invitation needed for these guys to take on anything that's loose. Yeah, that was fortuitous, not where he intended it, but still gets a 4. So everything going the way of Bangladesh at the moment. Look at that. That was drilled powerfully. That was really a gift. Christmas is around the corner. Too easy for Shumo Saka. Edged. Taken. That's it. Good response. Good retort from Alzarri Joseph. And this is something we have seen from Shumo Saka in his career. Gets off to a start and then a soft dismissal. Early strike for Alzarri.
Great comeback. You got to give it to Alzarri Joseph, knowing that he was smacked through to a boundary through the covers, and then fishing into the hands. He has to go. Breaks the opening partnership, which was looking good. He cannot believe it, but he has to go. Shumo gone for 19. Bangladesh 34 for 1.
New batter for Bangladesh, Liton Das. Best of 176. This is such a pivotal position, and he has so much work to do. Only the 5th over. Advances, takes him on, gets a boundary. So this is some good calculated batting from Tanzid.
Authoritative pull shot. You pull your length back, and Tanzid deals with it nicely. 46 for 1. Nicked it this time. So the life that was given to Litton in the last over pays no dividends, and Shea Hope will be a relieved man as Shepherd strikes in his first over.
What a start for Mario Shepherd. First one went past the outside edge, but this time took the edge. And that was beautifully bowled. Easy catch for Shea Hope, the skipper and wicket keeper. Jubilation for Shepherd. Despair for Litton Das. He's gone for 2. Bangladesh, 46 for 2.
Mehedi Hassan Miraz, whose ODI batting has excelled in the last couple of years. Goes for 4, it went down, and Shea Hope couldn't get across to it. 52 for 250 up. Catch dropped. And he slid into the boundary marker as well, so they might have a boundary check. Missed opportunity of the bowling of Shepherd.
In and out. Casey Carty, the culprit. That looks like 4. And that's confirmation.
Through the gaps again. It's been a high traffic area so far this morning. Another boundary to the Bangladesh total.
Great use of the feet. It's been a commonality of Tanzid's innings today. Glorious. Really impactful from Tanzid. Great control in the shot from Mehedi. A release of pressure. They have done so well to control the scoring of Tanzid and keep him away from that fuller length.
That's a half century, a third in one-day internationals for Tanzid. A wonderful talent, hoping to find more consistency in his batting game, but has all the shots and will be hoping to convert this half century into something much bigger.
Straight away, the skipper go in and have a few words with Tanzid Hassan, who's picked up his third one-day international 50. Also 100 on the board, so 100 for 2.
That's too easy. It's smartly played, though, by Mehedi to swivel inside the line and capitalize on these short boundaries. That's that pull shot that Tanzid can play. It wasn't that short, so there's your boundary that Bangladesh were hoping to get. Straight to him. The loose shot, the ball before, is followed by one that he could not get to the left or right of chase. Important wicket for Alzari and the West Indies.
Yeah, big wicket. He was well set. Again, trying to be a little bit more aggressive here. Straight into the hands. A little bit too close for him to cut that. He knows it. But the damage has been done. He has to go. After a well-made 60 and 60 deliveries, it's 1-2-5 for 3.
25-year-old Afif Hussain, member of that 2018 Under-19 World Cup, leading scorer for Bangladesh, talented batter.
Mid-off up in the circle, so always a risk you take for the spinner. Good awareness from Afif. Really good use of the field from Afif Hussain. 139 for 3.
Oh yes, boy.
Ahmadullah got 67. Again, really nice positioning from Mahedi. It's been a trait of this innings. Will be a 5th one-day international half-century for Mahedi Hassan Miraz. Back-to-back 50s, one coming in the Afghanistan series, and now in this series, continues to grow in stature with the captain. More runs behind square for Mahedi, another guide. Top shot from Afif Hussain. This time through the offside, that is race to the boundary.
That was dismissive from Afif, really disdainful.
Wicket for Shepherd again, even though it's hit with that wind. Safely held by Jaden Seals. The West Indies wanted it, they got it. And Shepherd delivers.
Just losing a wicket at the wrong time there. Afif was hit quite sweetly, maybe not quite out the middle of the bat. The one man there on the boundary looked like Jaden Seals took a comfortable catch, so Shepherd picks up another. And just when this partnership was looking to take it away, Afif has to go. He's gone for 28. The West Indies will be really happy to see the end of that partnership there. Afif and Mahedi would have had previous success batting together. Just 2 years ago, they would have put on 174 for the 7th wicket versus Afghanistan.
Errant delivery allows Mahmadullah to get off the mark with a boundary. 183 for 4. Gets that fine. Races on, another boundary. He swept in front of square and now behind square for boundaries. This should be gone. Who wants it? Several people calling. Rutherford palms them away, and Seals strikes against Mahedi. Calm down, Jaden. He's already dismissed. No need for words.
Good length that from Seals. Not sure what Mahedi was thinking there. Just lost his patience. Going big, looking to go down the ground. Maybe looking to take advantage of these short boundaries straight. But didn't make contact with the middle. Seals picks up his first. He'll be very happy to see the back of the skipper from Bangladesh. Miraz goes for 74. 198 for 5.
Jakir Ali showed his strength in the Test series. With that 90 up at Sabina Park. Hit the gap nicely. And we saw this quite a lot from Jakir Ali in the Test series. Instead, you go for that short ball again, which he did it so well in the Test match series. Scoring fine because he's way across the stumps. Not sure that's learning, Jaden Seals.
Came across his stumps again. Jacare Ali, this has been a superb series in the Caribbean for him. It continues in this first ODI. Really well struck and executed from Mamadula. Misses length badly. Right into the path of Jacare Ali, who just helps it for 6. That is with the wind. And all the way for 6. Mammoth. This is the power of Jacare Ali. He's nailed that. Jacare Ali again coming across his stumps and hitting leg side. Just squeezes it past fine leg. I have to feel for him, Jaden Seals. Important boundary to end the over. 275 for 5. Coming our way, that is hit so straight. The pace off, smacked. Great way to start the last over. Will be a third 50 for Mamadula at Warner Park. And 30 one-day international half centuries for the 38-year-old. Straight to the fielder. Hitting into the wind, maybe that helped take some pace off it. And good execution in this final over from Shepherd.
Very, very well bowled. Considering he was struck for 6, the very first delivery. Another pace-off delivery. Jacare Ali couldn't get a hold of it the way he would have liked. Easy catch for Brandon King down at square leg. He's gone for 48. Bangladesh 294 for 6.
Rishad Hossain. Another pace off, an entire over with those off-cutters into the pitch. The West Indies keep Bangladesh to below 300, but 294 for 6. With their spinners, they will certainly feel they've got a defendable target on the board.
They certainly played well, because at one point it looked like they were struggling to get to 270. But good batting from Mamadula, who's left unbeaten on 50, and of course Jacare Ali, who was just dismissed. That big partnership made a difference. And I'm sure Bangladesh would believe they got a total that they can defend.
84 of the last 10, thanks to Mamadula and Jacare Ali. Bangladesh's two best ball strikers when it comes to that phase. 350s in the innings as well. They'll be very pleased with their showing. 60 from Tanzid, 74 top score from the captain Mahedi, and 50 in quick time from Mamadula.
It was tough work for the West Indian bowlers. For the most part, they were expensive. 3 wickets to Shepherd, 2 to Alzari Joseph, 1 to Seals. But they couldn't contain Bangladesh enough, and they ended up with 294 for 6.
In a high-scoring venue, the West Indies will feel with smaller boundaries they can chase this. Time will tell. Let's go down to Samuel Badri.
Alongside me, Tanzin. First of all, well played, run a ball, 60. How pleased were you with your first innings in the West Indies?
Yeah, thank you. I think the wicket was really good. I'm just enjoying my batting in this kind of wicket.
A good partnership with your captain, 79. That was worth. What were you guys thinking and discussing during that period?
Yeah, after 2 wicket fallen, me and Miraj Bhai was talking we need a partnership from there, and if we build a partnership from there, then it will be a good score for our team. and we are just trying to play the merit on the ball, and it will be a good partnership from there.
Tell us a little bit about the conditions. It looked good for batting, good pace, good bounce.
Yeah, obviously. In this morning, first 10 overs is very difficult to bat. We was thinking that if we managed first 10 overs, then the wicket getting good, and we'll make runs from here. I think, and personally, I am really enjoying this condition.
And what's key then in defense of that total for you and your bowlers?
Yeah, I think it was a very good total from our team, and Riyad Bhai and Zakir Ali finished that very well. And if our bowler did their job, then it will come to our side.
Well played once again, and hopefully we see some more runs from you.
Thank you.
Very good innings from Tanzid today. 295 will be the target for the West Indies if they are to break the winning streak of Bangladesh here in the Caribbean. Take a short break. When we come back, we'll have some analysis. Welcome back to the beautiful Warner Park, Basseterre St. Kitts. West Indies taking on Bangladesh in the first CG United one-day international. It is an extremely important series for both teams as they seek to qualify for the 2027 Cricket World Cup. A reflection on the first innings, 294 for 6 Bangladesh got to, with Tanzid, Mahedi and Mahmudullah all getting to half centuries. Romario Shepherd was the standout, 3 for 51, 2 for Azari Joseph and 1 for Jaden Seals. He's so strong and prolific through that offside, Brandon King. First boundary. Really has been struck nicely. Second boundary for Brandon King. Nice timing. Did it carry to Mahmudullah at mid-off? Will be another boundary for Lewis. Using the pace. Great way to welcome Nahid into the attack. Given build up of pressure and excellent bowling has brought reward. Or has it? Will they review? Height would have been a question, and Brandon King is asking the question.
Review for LBW. TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Ball is close to the bat. Need to confirm through Ultra Edge. Just keep rolling, keep rolling. Flat line, there is a big gap between bat and ball. Satisfied, no bat involved. Go for ball tracking when ready. Waiting for the ball tracking, Leslie. It's coming up now. Original decision out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets umpire's call. Stay with your original decisions. You are on screen. Please signal.
Out confirmed. Brandon King gone for 9. 27 for 1. Casey Carty, who got his maiden one international 100 in his last ODI, 128 not out in Barbados, got 71 game before that. So coming off an excellent series against England, will be hoping to build and enhance that average, which is now above 40.
Huge shout, beaten for pace, finger goes up. Success again in consecutive overs. There'll be a discussion, no doubt, from Evan Lewis and Casey Carty. Just wonder if he will take the review. Time running down. He opts not to. So back-to-back wickets for Bangladesh. High pace from this young man. Just trapping Evan Lewis. That is adjacent. Crashing into the stumps. He has to go. It's been a painstaking innings from Lewis. 27 for 2. Shea Hope, West Indies skipper, makes his way out to the middle. 17 centuries for this man, and a lot of responsibility now with his team in a spot of bother.
This one's down to that third man boundary. Good batting this from the West Indies skipper. Just lent on that one through extra cover.
Not sure if Jakir Ali was going to his right, but it certainly peeled past him in a hurry. Finds a gap nicely for a boundary. 6 of them. The first one of the innings, hit with the wind by Shea Hope. That is placement of the highest order, using the extra pace of Shea Hope. Easily done. A little bit of a giveaway, and the partnership is broken. Rishad Hussain has only his 2nd wicket in one-day internationals, but an effective and important one.
Soft dismissal from Casey Carty. The pressure was taking its toll on him. Struggled to get any sort of rhythm in his batting. Hit a bit high on the bat, and a gentle lob to a short mid-wicket. He's gone for 21. West Indies 94 for 3.
Should go to the boundary. Down there is quite quick, quite rapid. Gets off the mark with a 4. That's in the air and goes fine enough. So using the pace, Sherfin Rutherford, half the innings over in terms of overs, 109 for 3. Quick single, another half century for the West Indies captain. Really enjoys batting against this opposition. We've seen him raise his bat so many times, but he'll understand that there's a lot more work to be done. Yeah, just an acknowledgement there.
Attack from Shea Hope, a release of pressure.
Exactly what the doctor would have ordered here. Skipper leading from the front.
A change in approach last couple of overs could be a sign of what's to come.
Good shot this. Short boundary straight.
Yeah, that's the risk. If you bowl full, you can disappear on the stand. Short ball, that's with the wind. This time, Rutherford nails it for 6. That's another good shot from Rutherford. A 6 before, now a 4. He's racing along. That's 50 for him. That's 5 consecutive half centuries for Sherfin Rutherford. What a run of form. And just like he started the previous over, he starts this one. Dispatched again by Shea Hope, targeting the side screen, 2 full. Yeah, that will go away for 4. That's a really poor delivery from Rishad Hussain. In the air, into the wind. This should be taken. Is taken. Jackie Raleigh, the man with the catch. And you were just mentioning, Sir Kirtley, desperate for a wicket. And Shea Hope falls. A brilliant innings comes to an end. But success finally for Bangladesh.
I'm not so sure if that was warranted at the time. They were playing so well. Into the wind. He just held up. Couldn't get the distance. Easy catch by Jackie Ali. And Shea Hope, the skipper, is gone for a well-played 86. West Indies, 193 for 4.
New batter for the West Indies, Justin Graves. On the back of a sublime Super 50 Cup where he scored 3 running centuries. Makes his return to the one-day international setup. Yeah, that should go for 4. It's a short, straight boundary here.
Officially, through extra cover, but away from the fielder, into the boundary ropes, it goes for 4.
Helped away for 4. This is really good batting from Sherfin Rutherford. The control is very impressive. That's gone. That's disappeared. He hasn't played the short ball all too well, but off late, he's been smacking them for 6s. Brilliant from Rutherford. A productive shot for Justin Graves as well. He's shown that time and time again. 13 runs from that over, 225 for 4. That's his specialty, Sherfin Rutherford. That's his area of strength. And he demonstrates that in no uncertain manner.
The cry is catch it, but it just has enough on it to get over the boundary and away from long on. Catch it's the cry again, but enough on it. Back-to-back 6s for Sherfin Rutherford. It is that into the pitch, and he hits it in front of square magnificently, Justin Graves. Finds the gap nicely, sliced away deliberately by Justin Graves. Will they get 2? Has he weighted it well enough? He's weighted it beautifully. Extra runs, more runs. Oh, this is a gift. It is 100, a brilliant 100 for Sherfin Rutherford. His first in one-day internationals. And he's only in his 10th match. He really has lifted the West Indies out of a precarious position. What a run. Add 6 more. He knows this ground very well. This is magnificent all around the Caribbean and beyond from Sherfin Rutherford. He silenced the Tigers. Oh, goodness me. 6 with overthrows. 6. Taken it, but it ends a wonderful knock. A knock of brilliance, skill and timing from Sherfane Rutherford. They will stand and they will applaud, and they should do that around the Caribbean region. A knock that surely will end a run of 11 straight losses to Bangladesh.
Yeah, what a knock. What a knock. Gone for 113. It's 288 for 5.
The toast of the tongue. A run of form that he has not let up. And finally converting one of those half centuries into that cherished number.
A little bit too late to see the back of him. Decent catch. Disappointed, but he's done his work. They've gotten West Indies in the winning position.
Roston Chase. Also a very good move to get Sherfane coming in ahead of him. Utility player. A very, very, very important win, a very important innings for Justin Graves and return to the ODI team. It ends a run of 11 consecutive losses to Bangladesh in ODIs and continues to propel the West Indies towards movement and important points up the rankings table. They win here at Warner Park by 5 wickets with 2.2 overs to spare. King struggled, Lewis struggled, Carty struggled. Shea Hope took his time to get going, but once he did in that partnership of 99 with Rutherford, it restored the balance of power. And then Sherfane Rutherford went into overdrive, getting his first 100 in ODIs, and Justin Graves on return, 41 from 31, showing that his test form, at least in the first game, and his Super 50 form was not just a passing phase.
They bowled well in patches. Taskin Ahmed went wicketless, none for 53. Tanzim Hassan Saqib bowled his full quota of overs, the only one to complete full quota of overs, also 1 for 55. Nahid Rana bowled with pace and just could not disturb the batting of West Indies.
Remember, the West Indies dot ball percentage actually was better than Bangladesh. They got to 294 for 6, and West Indies chasing it, winning by 5 wickets. They lead this 3-match United ODI series by 1-0, but more importantly, they get their ranking points put in. CG United moment of the match. That 100, maiden ODI 100 by Sherfane Rutherford, helped along, not that he needed it, by 4 overthrows. And then the celebration, the smiles, a man who has turned his good form and capitalized. Test series drawn 1 apiece, and the first of 3 CG United ODIs goes the way of the West Indies by 5 wickets, with 2 more to come here in St. Kitts.
What an entertaining match we've had there, and if that first match is anything to go by, buckle up folks, we have a couple more entertaining ones to come. Congratulations to West Indies then on a 5-wicket win and taking a 1-0 series lead. Welcome to the end of match presentation of the first ODI of the CG United One-Day International Series, West Indies against Bangladesh 2024. We would like to thank the official sponsors of the series who have made this possible. CG United title sponsor, Macron, Dafabet, Blue Waters, St. Kitts Tourism Authority, JITBuzz, 1xX, Apex, ESPN, Disney Plus, and Coca-Cola. I would now like to introduce the CG United player of the match, and no surprises there. It goes to Shofin Rutherford, and that award will be presented by Mr. Miles Bascom, Director of Cricket West Indies. Thank you very much, Mr. Bascom. Shofin, if I can have a quick chat with you. First of all, congratulations on that knock, 113 rather, from 80 deliveries. What a purple patch you've been having of late. What would you attribute for your levels of success in your last few innings?
First of all, I want to thank God for the opportunity. And, you know, the key is working hard. You know, I plan to start working hard on my game. I start working with Ronald. I start doing everything I can to just be disciplined and, you know, give myself the best chance of performing. And it's good to see that it's coming out.
Yeah, it did come off today, a maiden one-day international ton for you. Talk us through your innings today, your planning, and how that planning evolved as you got set and you got deep into the innings?
Well, first of all, when I go in, I try to, you know, hit the gaps. I try to get good intent, run between the wickets. And, you know, as long as I set, I can always make up. I start a bit slow, but I know as long as I'm there, I can always make up in the end.
A couple blows to your helmet and to your chin, the short delivery, and you recovered quite well. You smoked a few for 6. It just shows that once you get yourself set, you can take them on.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's a part of the game. You must get it, and it's something that I make up my mind to take a few blows for the team. And, you know, as long as I'm there, as I said, you know, I could always make up. You know, at first, it was a bit testing, but as long as I get in, I realized that I could take it on. And
that partnership with Shea Hope, 99, it was worth. What were the discussions during that time?
Oh, well, you know, it's always good batting with him. You know, he was just telling me to, you know, keep the intent, take it deep, and we just try to bat in small partnerships, and I think that played out well.
You've set the bar quite high now with that innings and those innings in the lead up to this. What can we expect from Shofin Rutherford in the remaining games?
Oh, well, you know, I'm looking to be consistent, so with consistency, you know, there will be performances. So, you know, by the grace of God, I continue to score runs for West Indies and myself.
Congratulations once again, Shofin. Very well done, and all the best in the remaining matches.
Thank you.
I'd just like to introduce the captain of Bangladesh, Mehdi Hassan. If you can just make your way here for a quick chat. Commiserations, firstly. If we can go back to the start of play today, during the toss, you mentioned 280 might be a pass score. You got to 294. Were you satisfied with that total then?
Yes, we are satisfied. 295 is very good score for this kind of wicket. Definitely goes to credit them. They played really well, especially Shai Hope and Ford. They got partnership in the middle over. We didn't get wicket. I think it was a tough day for our bowlers.
Well, given what you just said, then how would you assess your overall bowling performance? You had a good start in the power play.
Yeah, definitely. We started very well, especially Nahid and Taskin and Tanzim Sakib. They bowled really well, and after that we didn't bowl well in the middle over, so we didn't get wicket. So it can happen, that type of wicket, but still wicket is looking good, and they played really well. Obviously goes to credit them.
I know you'll take some time to reflect on this and to come up with plans for the next match, but what is your greatest takeaway from today's game?
Yeah, definitely. We learned from so many things. We did some mistake. We just focus on how to get better in the next match. So still we have to chance to get win. Like we have 2 more matches left. So I think we are a good chance for us.
Tough day at the office today. All the best in the remaining matches, Mehdi.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mehdi Hassan, captain of Bangladesh. If I can call the successful captain of the West Indies, Shea Hope. Shea, first of all, congratulations on this win. It was 11-0. Now it's 11-1. A good start to the series for you and your men. What pleased you the most with this victory today?
Just the way the guys went out there and showed that we really wanted to turn around that 11-0 streak. We spoke about it in the meeting for quite some time. And yeah, it's just great to see the consistency showing with both bat and ball. We just got to sharpen up in the field, but I'm very happy with the guys today.
Let's talk a little bit about the bowling then. Just the 3 overs for Ruston Chase. Your assessment meant that perhaps not much assistance for him?
Yeah, it wasn't getting much turn on the pitch. It was a pretty easy pace surface, a bit slow at times. But yeah, I don't think that he would have been as threatening as he normally would be. But yeah, we've got the luxury of Justin Graves there now. So obviously if the pacers are getting some more movement and extracting a bit more on the surface, you got to utilize the seam when you can.
And your thoughts on Sherfin Rutherford? He's amazed us. He continues to amaze us in this format. What would you say about him?
I think he's leading from the front with his batting. As you say, we ask for consistency. We always speak about it, and he's showing it every single time he goes out there in the park. He's been striking the ball very, very well. He's been putting in a lot of hard work, and it's great to see all the hard work that he's been putting in is coming out in the middle.
And you were so close to a century yourself. Tell us a little bit about that dismissal. Must have been disappointing for you, Shay?
You already know what I'm going to say. But yeah, I'm more disappointed not finishing the game for the team. Like I even told Sherfin that when he came off, just getting the habit of winning the game. The centuries and the milestones would come as a bypass. But it's more important to finish the game. So even in that situation, Sherfin, yes, I'm very happy that he got at that 100. But just getting the habit of finishing the game for the team. And obviously those hundreds would come afterwards.
Yeah, forget about centuries for you. Some other batters scoring centuries in recent matches, that must please you no end.
Oh yeah, for sure. As long as we ask them to put their hands up, they're getting big scores more consistently. And the top 4, top 5 batters really have to raise their hands and set up the scoreboard for the bowlers to come if you're batting first, and vice versa. So very pleasing. I just want us to continue. Obviously not relax. We got a game in a couple of days, so we got to make sure we're going to be as consistent as possible. Do the same thing that we've been doing well over the last few months to a year. So I'm very happy with the guys, but we've got to do it 2 more times.
Congratulations on a 1-0 series lead.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shay.
Sun goes down on this first CG United ODI confirmation that Bangladesh chose to bat first and winning the toss. They got to 294 for 6. They looked as though they were on target for 300 plus half centuries for Mehidy Hasan, Tanzid and Mamadullah. Shepherd was the best of the bowlers, I thought. And then the West Indies, a little bit of a struggle really in the first 15, 20 overs. But that 99-run partnership between Hope and Rutherford restored the balance of power. Graves then chipped in with 41 from 31. Rutherford with his maiden ODI half-century. West Indies winning by 5 wickets, and they lead the 3-match series 1-0. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have some analysis for you. Don't go away.